Each of us has a lot of responsibility, and the responsibility is for us to maintain the integrity of the light. And that means when you see someone that's fallen off their path, and now they're trying to bring others onto this fallen path, this demonic path, it's your job, okay, to bring that person back. And to, it's like it says in the Bible, and I don't like to reference scripture because I don't want to come off religious in any way, but every religion has a kernel of the truth. But it's like it says in the Bible, we need to be shepherds. We need to be shepherds for the sheep. And that's not to bring certain people down, call them sheep. But there are shepherds, there are the stronger-willed people in society, and then there are the weaker-willed people. And that doesn't mean that those weaker-willed people don't have it within them to become strong. Because we're not going to go into the light. We're going to ascend together, or we won't ascend at all. Okay, this is very important to understand. Because it's not about you or just your ascension. Okay, that's selfish. If you just worry about yourself and your ascension, it's about the entire world. And when you ascend, and when you become an ascended master, as it's called, where you become a teacher and you know certain mysteries of creation, then it is your job to teach these things to your brothers and sisters. And we are all brothers and sisters. And this is what I do. And it's a tremendous responsibility. And the more people that are coming to me daily that want my help, the more I'm realizing how great of a responsibility it is and how great of a power that I have, but how important it is that I wield the sword correctly. That means with compassion, with love as the underlying, the foundational force, okay, but then also being stern when needed, being severe when needed. This is all how you maintain the integrity of the light. And that means you need to stand up for what's right. Don't keep your mouth shut because that's safe for you. That's not what being a light worker is. So you ask yourself, do you want to be a light worker, or do you want to work for yourself? Because if you want to work for yourself, then the kingdom of heaven has no place for you. It's very simple. Okay? The kingdom of heaven is for light workers. And so it's our job, all of us, to come together and become these light workers. And that means to maintain the integrity of the light. Every single person has that responsibility. Okay? Firstly, towards themselves, to ascend, to awaken the Kundalini energy, to raise it to their crown, to integrate the love energy into their hearts, to come from a place of heart, not a place of mind. Okay? Because this is where duality happens. It's in the mind. This is duality. This is the light of the moon. But in the heart is the light of the sun. Okay? And so we as human beings, we partake of both. We have the moon out there reflecting the light of the sun at night, and that light of the sun, which projected through the moon, is what creates illusions. Okay? It's illusory. All right? It creates, it's fantasies. Okay? It's unreal. It's not real. And this is where duality comes from. We have the duality of good and evil, the duality of, bad and good. All dualities in the world are because of our sun and our moon. This is what creates the duality on planet Earth. The more that you're ingrained and allow the light of the moon to penetrate through your consciousness, the less the light of the sun can, right? Because you have the soul and the ego, and at any point in time, and you have consciousness, and consciousness resonates and listens to both. Okay? But we choose, through free will, we choose who we give our attention to. The soul, which only worries about the body and its safety and the pleasures of the flesh, or the ego, that being the ego, or the soul, which worries about spiritual ascension, which worries about channeling light energy, love energy to everybody. And this is the dichotomy, the duality that we live in, and we, through free will, choose which one we feed. And so be careful with your thoughts, folks. Be careful what you think about, because what you think about manifests, because the all is mind, the universe is mental. This is the main axiom from Hermeticism, from Hermes Trismegistus, long ago, okay, that many, if not all, religions and spiritual philosophies are built upon, because the source religion and the source philosophy is Hermetic philosophy. And the number one tenet or axiom is the all is mind, the all being God, the universe, and the universe is mental. It means that your concept of reality is a projection of your thoughts. It's a projection of your mind. And so and in every moment in time, you have thoughts running through your head. And you can control those thoughts, even though it may seem like you can't. Okay? And you have consciousness, soul, and ego. And every moment in time, consciousness listens to either the soul, which is an intelligence of its own within you, or the ego, which is an intelligence of its own within you. And so you choose every waking moment through free will which one you listen to. And if you listen to the ego, then you will become more ingrained into matter. Okay, this holographic projection in front of us, which we call matter. Okay, it's concrete. It's a denser energy. Okay, but if you raise the vibration of this energy, this is how you get into now the different cosmic planes that I talk about in my books. I'm not going to go through them all. I've done that in previous videos. But just to let you know that your consciousness is like a tuning fork, and you use your willpower. Your willpower is that which you can control, like a tuning fork, to tune into these different inner cosmic planes.